Hey everyone, it's AG actually. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time. I am so sorry, but this is just my hobby channel and my life has been chaos in the past year. I'm in the mood to restore an American Girl doll and I have a box full of like 8 American Girl dolls that have needed to be restored for over a year now. So I am going to get started here with Miss Caroline Abbott. If you guys watched one of my last American Girl doll hauls, then you saw that I got Miss Caroline Abbott for an absolute steal, and I also got her entire meat outfit for an absolute steal as well. So in today's restoration, she definitely needs her limbs tightened. She needs a little bit of like cleaning here because she's stained. She needs her face repainted, her lipstick or lip color is gone, and then she just needs a good hair wash and a recurl. And honestly, that's not too much work. Like, that's gonna be pretty easy, one day thing. I also have her entire like outfit here that I've had in a baggie since I've gotten it. So we have this cute little like hat, and then we also have her little bonnet that comes in her meat outfit, I believe. We have her little game accessories here, and then we have the meat outfit dress. So I think I'm gonna put her in the cute hat with this dress when we're done. I do love the bonnet though. It's hard to decide which one, but she is going to go in her meat outfit when she is done, and I'm going to display her on my little bookshelf, which is where the Girl of the Year dolls are going to go for my display. So the first thing I started with was undoing her neck strings and removing her head. And as you can see, her hair is super matted. She has some type of stuff on her lips. I don't even know. I ended up like not even getting all of that off, but I pretty much hit it at the end, which you'll see. But she's in rough shape. So I went ahead and I took out the stuffing, and then I used a Tide pin on the staining on her body. I could have washed the entire body. Honestly, I was too lazy to do it, but I did the Tide pin, and then I took some rubber bands and I tightened her limbs. This is the cheap way that you can tighten a doll's limbs. You just pull up on it, as you can see, and then you wrap the rubber band around till the limbs are super tight. It's really easy to do. It just takes a lot of hand strength. Then I cleaned her body with a magic eraser, and that magic eraser was so dirty when I was done with it. Like, she definitely needed a really deep clean. And then I let her dry outside for about 30 minutes because it was really hot out there. So it just really dried everything super quickly. And then I spent probably 2 or 3 hours brushing out her dang hair. I wanted to be really gentle with her hair because it was so matted, but basically what I did was I sprayed her hair with water and some leave-in conditioner, and that really helped break up all of that tangling. And I detangled her entire head, and then I dunked her head in boiling water. So it's basically called like a hot water soak, and that really helped to make the hair super shiny. And it just took a lot of patience. I did lose a little bit of hair, but not enough to be, worrisome. I did not end up washing it with shampoo or anything like that, just because honestly I was too lazy to, and the hair didn't seem really dirty. It was just really matted. So you can see here I'm pouring some hot water in a cup and I'm dunking her whole head in the hot water. And then you guys will see later that I curled her hair with some perm rollers. And after I put the hair in the perm rollers, I also set the curls with hot water as well, which apparently you're supposed to do. I'm so used to the old ways of restoring American Girl dolls that I'm trying to learn all of the new ways that people are doing things. And then while I was waiting for the hair to dry, I went ahead and I did the face makeup. I know Caroline is, from 1812, so she probably did not have like a really bright pink lipstick, and she also was not a girly girl, so I didn't really need to put a bright pink lipstick on her, but I really wanted a cute lip color to match her pink dress because I think it's so cute. So I took some acrylic paint and I painted her lips this like really pretty pink color, and then I sealed it with some glossy Mod Podge. I do not have the sealer spray that a lot of people have in the community. I just have not bought it yet. So eventually I will spray my dolls' faces with the spray when I buy it, but I don't really care enough. And then I used some watercolor and I gave her a little bit of color on her cheeks. And I just tried to hide that weird like paint or staining that was around her lips. I also took a white acrylic paint and I painted more of her teeth too because her teeth were really fading out. But other than that, her eyebrows and everything else looked good. She just needed a good repaint on her lips and her cheeks just to give her back a little bit of color because she literally looked dead inside. And then I stuffed her back full of stuffing, which is always the hardest part, honestly. And then I let everything dry for a couple of days. Okay, it's been a couple of days and I let the hair dry as much as I could. We still have some staining on the front. Honestly, I could have done like a full wash, but I didn't feel like doing that. So I don't really care about the staining. This is not gonna come out. This is gonna be a doll that's for my own collection, so I do not care if she's absolutely perfect. But I did give her some blush and I also painted her lips like this really cute pink color. I wrapped her hair in some rollers. So now I'm just going to take everything out and we're gonna see how it looks. This is my first time using these rollers and somehow the hair is still a little bit damp, even though it's been like 2 days. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at that curl. Oh my god. Okay, let's hope that all of them turn out that way. I'll try to link down below all the things that I used during this restoration if I can remember. Oh my god, these curls are insane. This is the best curling I've ever done on a doll before. Oh my gosh. And I mean, y'all saw how matted this hair was, so I still feel like I need to do a little trim on the ends with my scissors, but like it already is looking so much shinier. You can see the ends are kind of like crazy. And honestly, I might just go ahead and like trim them as I like cut them out, as I pull them out of the curlers. Oh my god, this is insane. So I wanted to give a couple of facts about Miss Caroline real quick. She was the 13th historical character and she represented the War of 1812. She was released in 2012 and she was a part of the Be Forever collection and she is now retired. She is a 10-year-old girl who lives in Sackett's Harbor, New York, which is a town in upper New York State on the shores of Lake Ontario. She was born in a log cabin, she loves her hometown, and she doesn't ever want to leave. Her family runs a shipyard and she lives with her mother, father, and maternal grandmother. She is not a girly girl. She loves outdoor activities, she loves sailing, fishing, and ice skating. But she also loves embroidery and she also loves to sew. She is adventurous, tomboyish, brave, heroic, and independent. She is very stubborn, sensitive, and easily offended, and she can be quite outspoken, which is something that I really respect about her. Fun fact is Caroline is the only character from the Be Forever collection to be retired for some reason. And she was among the shortest of any of the historical characters at approximately 3 years to be out, which is a crazy short amount of time. Okay, I fixed her hair the best that I could. It's still a little frizzy because it got really curly, but I used some of this bedhead stuff with a little Hello Kitty kid toothbrush and I pressed down the edges of her hair with that, and that helped all of the like frizziness up at the top and it helped kind of lay her hair down. And then I kind of just tried to place all of her curls together and then trim the stuff that like really was matting the hair together. And here's what it looks like. She has some pieces from the wig that were like cut off at some point, as you can see, but I just tried to lay that down with the brush the best that I could, and we're going to try to ignore that. But she's going to be wearing a hat anyway, so that's going to kind of cover up the top of her head and you're just going to be able to see the beautiful hair. So I'm going to go ahead and put her clothes on, and then tomorrow I'm going to take her outside and we're going to take some stunning pictures of Miss Caroline, and then we're going to add her to the Girl of the Year shelf back here, and she's going to finally be with her friends.